Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing really well. Today I really felt like sitting down, playing with makeup and actually doing like a makeup look. I haven't played with makeup for so long, and recently I've just been feeling really inspired to have fun with it again. I honestly just feel like I kind of went through a really long phase of obviously just wearing the same look. You know, I do have a go-to look that I just like to do, and it's quick to do and like quick to get out the house with, and I feel comfortable in it and everything. But yeah, recently I've just felt more inspired to play with colours, and like I always kind of have a little look at what's going on trend-wise with makeup, but obviously I don't really follow trend makeup usually. But there's definitely certain makeup looks that I've seen around and that I'm obsessed with the looks, and like I have a saved page on my Instagram where I put all these like gorgeous makeup looks. Anyway, basically I want to kind of have fun with some colour today, and I really feel like doing something orangey. So I'm going to go with something kind of orangey, warm, and I want to throw in some glitter as well. Fingers crossed to see how it goes. I'm actually going to start with my eyes, which I never usually do because I feel like there might be some fallout and it might be quite heavy. So, God, I feel like such a newbie. Okay, so I'm going to start with a bit of a base colour. I'm using the Tartelette palette, which is bloody gorge. And I'm using the colour, the shade Latte, just with a fluffy brush. And also, I obviously have lash extensions on, so I'm really hoping they don't kind of not ruin the look, but it's kind of hard to apply eyeshadow with lash extensions on. I'm not used to it. These ones have lasted quite a while actually. I really like them. Okay, so then I'm taking this is new actually, it's from Urban Decay. It's the new Naked palette in Honey. Oh my god, look at these shades. Oh, come on, don't do this to me. While it stays, take that in. No, the colours are gorgeous. It's quite a kind of like a yellow and orange based palette, so it will work really well for this. Anyway, I'm taking the cool tone actually, the light shade here, it's in Sweet, just for my brow bone. Just so I've got a nice kind of even base all over the eyelid. I was looking for an eye primer, but I don't think I have one. I used to always use the Urban Decay one. Do you know a makeup artist that's got me really like back into really admiring makeup again is, well, she's Nikki Makeup on Instagram, and oh my god, her looks are just out of this world. Be dreamy to have her do my makeup. I would love that, putting it out there into the universe. This look isn't trying to recreate one of hers or anything, I'm literally just playing, but yeah, anyway, she's someone who's really like inspired me again. I'm going to start adding in a bit more orange, so I'm going to go with Keeper from the Honey palette, which is this one here, and like a flat shader brush. That is such a honey colour, isn't it? Let's see what they did there. It's kind of like a honeycomb colour. And I'm done! To add in a bit of a darker tone and a bit more of a flattering tone, if that makes sense, like to flatter this colour, I'm using the Tartelette palette again and the colour Warmth, which is this one here. Oh, this one here. Ooh, that's such a nice colour. It's kind of like a sunset, like sunrise or sunset look. These shadows are actually so soft. I'm trying to get it not to like to blend less, if that makes sense. Like they blend out really easily. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and soften, and then I'm gonna go underneath. Actually, no, I'm gonna go underneath with this one here. It's a little bit lighter. Oh wow, it's so light. It doesn't even really show up. Going to go in with a bit of warmth as well, the colour Warmth. I feel like my problem is I like blend everything away too much. I get really into the blending, so I'm just adding a bit of the Keeper shade back in because I just blended it away. I'm just going to use some of the Charlotte Tilbury Rock and Coal in... Basically, it's this light shade here, which like brightens up your waterline. Oh no, I need to get my lashes infilled. Okay, I'm gonna add some sparkle, I think. I hope I don't mess it up. Okay, before I do that, I think I'm gonna go in with like a slightly darker tone and just add a little bit of something in the crease. I'm gonna use Hive, which is a brown. I'm nervous. Okay, the glitter that I'm gonna use is this amazing Marc Jacobs glitter pot. Glam Glitter Eyeshadow Sequins in Gleam Girl, which is very apt. I'm gonna wet the brush with some all-nighter. So I'm kind of focusing on the middle because I don't, well, kind of want it to look like it's got that bam right in the middle as opposed to like all over. I'm going to do my bottom lashes with Clinique's Bottom Lash. Okay, then I'm going to do the rest of my face and then maybe come back to the eyes and like add a few touches. Okay, so the base I'm obsessed with at the moment is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. And I just went to the shop the other day actually and got, so I had 7.5 in neutral, but I went and got warm, so I think it will just like look a bit better on my skin tone. Looks like this. And yeah, I've been loving this. Like, I kind of went straight from my like tinted moisturizers and everything for summer to this, and I'm obsessed. It's just such a nice finish, it's such a nice coverage. This is the Bare Minerals smoothing face brush as well, which I love at the moment for my foundation. So this is actually the first time I'm trying this foundation shade, so I'm hoping it works. Oh, does anyone else's hand always hurt after applying your foundation? I've been using this so much at the moment. It's the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. I used to use Boing back in the day, like when I was at uni, like, you know, one of those first makeup purchases that you could kind of afford, and then, do you know what I mean? It was one of those. It was like, actually, it might have been my first ever concealer. Kind of like not, you know, not a Rimmel or something, like a bit, one that I spent a bit more on. Anyway, this is obviously like new. It's kind of like an updated version. But yeah, it just takes me back. I used to use Boing all the time. And I've been really liking it. It lasts all day, it stays put, and I really struggle with dark circles. So yeah, I've been really liking this. This is, my shade is in number 6. Also, you don't really need a lot. It's, I don't say really pigmented, what's the word? It's quite full coverage. If anyone's needed something to watch on Netflix, we just finished watching Spy with Sacha Baron Cohen. I hope I've said his name right, but obviously he's amazing. Like he is Borat for anyone who doesn't recognise his name, but I'm sure you do. But it's like a drama. It's a drama about an Israeli spy who was working in Syria. It's so good. I think it's 6 parts, and we were just like so hooked on it, and it's filmed so like, it's cinematically, it's beautiful. It's set in the back in the 60s, so it's got that kind of feel to it, and you know, everything is perfect, like the costume, cars, just the grading of it as well. So yeah, if you need something to watch, Spy is so good. And also we're obviously watching Peaky Blinders, because that's just come back as well. Loving this season. Okay. Hey! Hey, caramba! So while the base kind of settles into my skin, sometimes I like to leave it for a bit just to kind of settle in before I like add powder on top straight away. I'm just going to do my brows. Obviously Glossier Boy Brow in brown. first. It's so funny. I always used to draw them in and then gel. And then these days I gel and then add in. So yeah, constantly going through these. Actually, please let me know, would you like an updated brow tutorial? I mean, it's been so long since I've done like a, you know, like a full video just for one, you know, part of my makeup. But I would love to do one because I love brows. Also, I really want to try a soap brow. I just don't know where to get soap. I don't know where to get a good one from, or does it even matter? Do you just literally use any soap? I mean, obviously I know you can, but I don't know if there's better ones than others. Okay, so going back to the eyes, I'm just gonna take the warmth colour in the palette and an angled brush. It's an angled liner brush, really. I'm just gonna add a little bit of this colour right near the lash line. No, I'm not. Actually, I am going to add drip this dark brown. I'm just taking a little bit of warmth on a fluffy brush and just kind of super lightly adding, or kind of adding slash blending up at the top. Candle, this is a shimmery sort of champagne colour, and the Charlotte Tilbury eye smudger brush, and just put a little bit right in my tear duct. I just love when the tear duct pops, you know. I think I'm done with the eyes. So usually I go back in to my usually I go back into my brows after gelling them and add some brush strokes, but to be honest, today they look quite dark already. I might just add a tiny bit. You've gone a bit dark, haven't you? So just a tiny bit at the front. And I like to build them up back here so they look a bit thicker. And then that kind of lightens up a little bit. Just gonna add a bit of shape back to my face because that always helps. This is the Fenty Truffle Matchstick. Oh, I love it. So nice to blend. I feel like that's all I've been saying today. I'm just going to add a little bit of powder around just where I get oily. On my cheeks, to kind of go with the tones, I'm going to add the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm in Peachgasm. I love that colour. A little bit of highlighter. I'm using the MAC Whisper of Guilt. I haven't used this before, it's actually new, so I'm just going to give it a little whirl down my nose. And a little bit up here, but it doesn't really need it. Okay, I'm trying the shade from NARS. I've got it in my I got this huge like lipstick tower of lipsticks, which is amazing. And so it's taking so long to like get through them all. There's so many amazing shades. This is Blonde Venus in a satin finish, and I just kind of picked it out because I thought it might go with these tones nicely. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Can someone please tell me why I have so much fun just sitting here and just like talking to myself and being like, whoop, makeup. Oh, I love this colour. It's the first time I've tried it. I really like it. Do you know what I might do just for fun? The other day, I can't remember where I saw it. It might have been on Instagram, but I saw like a glittery eye and a glittery lip and I was like, yes! So I'm just gonna use what's left over and dab it on. And if I don't like it, I can always take it off. Oh, I don't know if I prefer it just like matte or glitter. I think I'm done. I'm actually really happy with this. I hope you guys like it as much as I like it. It was just so nice to just sit and like literally play. Oh, I always forget to do a before and after sort of shot, but I'll try and start doing those. But what do you guys think about the lips? I kind of like it both ways. I don't know, I might prefer the less glittery lips. So yeah, I'm done. I loved doing that. I really want to play with more colours and more makeup looks and everything. So if you have any requests, let me know, or I'll just kind of go by what I'm feeling inspired by. But yeah, I think it might be quite nice to kind of play with makeup trends a bit more. I'll put the names and links of everything I used in this video down below. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Hope you're all having an amazing day. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.